Guys, life is hard enough, right? And now it's freezing outside, which can make it really difficult to stay active. At least that's the excuse that I'm telling myself. But you know who's making it a little bit easier? Maggie Downey from PersonalEuphoria.com. She is going to share some tips on how to keep moving during the winter.
I think there's two things you have to think about. One, if you want to enjoy outdoor activities in the winter, you have to dress the part and you've got to find something you enjoy doing. So if you're not comfortable, right, no one's going to want to work out outside. So it means dressing in layers, wearing a hat, picking wool and synthetic materials, because you've always got to remember, right, cotton kills. You never want to wear cotton to go outside in the cold if you're going to sweat or get wet. One trick I always use to enjoy outdoor activities is I get some hot hands. And then you can't put those right against your skin, but you put on a pair of gloves and then you follow those up with a shell, and then you've got warm hands the whole time, whatever you're doing, right? So you've got to dress to make it comfortable and then try new things, right? So if you're a downhill skier, that's great for winter. A few years ago, I enjoyed cross-country skiing over at Winding Trails in Farmington. Now I look forward to snowy weather so that I can do that. Powder Ridge offers snow biking. It looks like it's a bike on skis. So if you're brave, you could check that out. And, you know, sometimes I think we think like exercise has to be traditional, grueling exercise. But you can play in the snow. You can have a snowball fight, go sledding, or make a snow angel. And those are great physical activities that might not feel like grueling exercises, but keep you engaged and active throughout the winter.
An outdoor challenge or maybe even an indoor challenge, there's options. There are plenty of options for people to be able to keep moving, which I know is your tagline.
Yeah, well, I do think that's another thing. If anyone's listening to me going, this sounds miserable, I try to escape Connecticut every winter, and I can't this year. That's another thing they can do, is pick a challenge they want to complete inside, and know that lots of local studios right now have virtual classes. So you can still keep moving and stay inside and stay toasty warm if downhill skiing is not, you know, on your joy list.
Well, it's certainly something for people to try, but you have a lot of virtual classes as well. How can people sign up for those?
Yeah, so to sign up for any of our virtual classes, they can go to PersonalEuphoria.com. And we also work with lots of parks and rec, so you can check your town park and rec if they're offering our classes as well. That's an option too.
Look, now we have no excuse not to get out and keep moving, as Maggie said. So we owe it to her to be able to fuel our bodies in a way and just get moving, guys. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Virtual classes are great, too, so make sure to check her out. PersonalEuphoria.com. Great tips for everybody if you're trying to get back on track.